Dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, English 2 for All. You know, English 2 for All is one of the most leading channel for learning English language in true sense and having with a writer's mind. So, dear viewers, I would like to wish you sound health, a good temperament, and of course, suitable and favorable situations of you all. I'm Hamid. In brief, you know, many of the people call me to Khan. I would like to start here. Dear viewers, today I am here with you and in front of the video camera with the view to having a discussion upon the most important chapter of English language, and that is verb to be. Dear viewers, at the very beginning of my speech, I would like to put a caution. If you don't know the meaning of verb to be, but you are going to learn the chapter, obviously it will be troublesome for you, again for me to make it clear. What do you think? Of course you think like that. So dear viewers, first of all I would like to give you the meaning of the chapter verb to be. And the meaning is the lying state of a subject in a sentence. Perhaps you were able to understand it. And I believe it will be much more clear and better comprehensible to you as I am proceeding with the class and with my discussion. Dear viewers, one thing you have to keep in mind that if you would like to learn verb to be from me today, you need not to have much knowledge about tense. But you must have some knowledge about tense. But don't be afraid, because I am not talking about the classification of tense. To learn verb to be, only you have to learn, or you must have your knowledge. If a sentence of verb to be comes to you, you must recognize, or you have to recognize, or you must have the power to identify whether the sentence is in present, past or future tense. And do you know why? It is because there are verb to be's of all the tenses in the world. There are verb to be's of present tense, there are verb to be's of past tense, again, there are verb to be's of future tense. Dear viewers, can you tell me, if you cannot identify the sentences respectively, whether it is in present tense, past tense or future tense, obviously there must be a misunderstanding between you and me to learn verb to be and for me to teach you verb to be. And that is why I am telling you that you must have the minimum sense of tense to learn verb to be. And this is my expectation that you must have your knowledge already how to recognize a sentence, whether it is in present, past or future, isn't it? Dear viewers, if you really can recognize or identify whether a sentence is in present tense or past tense or future tense, then I believe I have no any problem to teach you verb to be today. And for that, I have to tell you what are the verb to be's of all the tenses. Now I am going to tell you that the verb to be's of present tense are am, is and are. The verb to be's of past tense are was and were. The verb to be's of future tense are shall be and will be. Obviously, you are able to understand what I am talking about, the verb to be's of all the tenses. Dear viewers, now I am going to tell you the most important thing, and that is what is the purpose of verb to be. Why is verb to be used? How is verb to be used? Why should we use verb to be? Why do people generally use verb to be? Well, what are the aspects where people are generally using verb to be? Dear audiences, dear viewers, if I would like to put a question, isn't it the thing? The where is verb to be used is the most important matter to learn verb to be? Obviously, you have to tell me in a word. Yes, a big yes. And now I am going to tell you that. Why is verb to be used? Or why is verb to be used? The answer is when the subject of a sentence only lies in the present times without having anything or possessing anything and doing any work. Like in the past tense without having anything or possessing anything or doing anything. And again will lie in the future without having anything or possessing anything or without doing any work. obviously the chapter verb to be is used. Of course, you are able to understand it clearly. That is my belief, my expectation. Dear viewers, now I would like to make it much more clear to you. I would like to make it much more comprehensible to you by citing some examples. Please listen to what I am going to tell you in the examples. I'm a student. He is with us in this matter. You are good for nothing. I was there. We were 5 in number in the concert. I shall be there tomorrow with my father. You will be a nice poet in the future times. These are the examples of verb to be. And let me give you the explanation. I'm a student in the sentence, I is the subject, and the subject is only lying in the sentence, or only lies in the sentence, without having anything and without doing any work. Isn't it like that? Yes, if it is like that, obviously in this case, am as a verb to be or present tense has been used here. And that's why the sentence is, I'm a student. I was there. In the sentence, again you see that the subject only lied in the past, without doing any work, without having anything, and for the reason the verb to be of past tense has been used in the sentence. I shall be there tomorrow. In the sentence, you see that the subject I only will lie in the future, without doing any work and without having anything. For the reason the verb to be of future, I shall be there today, shall be has been used over there. So dear viewers, now I believe that you are able to understand why is verb to be used. And I hope so. In the upcoming days, a later phase of your life, when you come across any kind of situation that you are producing some sentences from your mouth in general conversation with the help of verb to be, but some people are asking you whether the sentences produced from your mouth are correct or not. But I believe from now on you will feel no hesitation. It is because you have already had your power how to give the answer straightly without having any question, without having any tension or hypertension. Dear viewers, if you are able to understand what is the purpose of verb to be, that is a big matter you have already done. Now, I would like to come to another track. I would like to come to another term, which is also very much important, undoubtedly. And that is where the verb to be's of all the tenses are used according to person and number. I'm just going to tell you that. Dear viewers, as you have already come to learn, there are 3 different verb to be's of present tense. Am, is and are. Now I'm going to tell you that. Am in the present tense is used only in the matter of first person singular number. I would like to know if the subject of a sentence is first person singular number, I, after that am should be used. For example, I'm a student. And if the subject of a sentence is third person singular number, he, she, it, this, that, Rahim, Karim, Rabi, Rabia, chair, table, fan, and the bird, the sky, etc. It should be used there. And are in the rest of the cases. Now I would like to make it clear to you what are the rest of the cases I am talking about. From first person, we get first person plural number, mean we. And second person singular plus plural number, you. And from third person, we get only third person plural number, that is they, the boys, the girls, the chairs, the tables, the trees, the animals, the bags, the pens, the maps, etc. Are should be used over there. Now I'm coming to past tense. Was and where. Was is used only in the matter of first person singular number and third person singular number. I would like to know if the subject of the first in a sentence first person singular number I is there, and again the subject is third person singular number, means he, she, it, these, that, or different names. Obviously was should be used over there. And where? In the rest of the cases, because you can understand it clearly. The rest of the cases are first person plural number, we, second person singular plus plural number, you, third person plural number, they, the boys, the girls, the chairs, the tables, the pens, the pencils, the trees, the maps, etc. Where should be used over there? Now I am coming to the future tense. the verb to be, so future tense are shall be and will be. Shall be is used only in first person singular and plural number. In first person. I shall be there. We shall be there with him tomorrow. I shall be a famous person in the upcoming days. These are the examples of shall be. In the case of first person singular and plural number. And will be in the rest of the cases. Perhaps you are already able to understand it. The rest of the cases means second person singular plus plural number, you, and third person singular plus plural number, he, she, it, these, that, they, the boys, the girls, the chairs, the tables, the birds, etc. Will be should be there. Dear viewers, if I am able to make you understand where all the verb to be's are used according to person and number, and you are able to understand it clearly, I believe you have no any problem to make or produce any kind of sentences in the upcoming days without any mistake. Dear viewers, if you are really able to understand it, now directly I would like to come for the feedback. And for the feedback, two of my students are present here. Obviously, they are really very much cooperative and helpful students. In my right hand, we see a student sitting there, and obviously she would like to introduce herself. I don't have any mind to make the introduction of the girl who is sitting there for the what I'm telling of feedback session. Dear, tell me, give your identification for the first time.
I'm Farhana from District Musha Abdul Public College.
Farhana, can you tell me why am is used?
First person singular number.
Can you give me only a single example?
I'm here.
Fantastic. Why is used?
So third person singular number.
In third person singular number. Okay. Can you give me two examples?
He, she, oh.
They are third person singular number. Can you give me the example in sentence?
She's here.
Yes.
He's there.
Yeah, fantastic. Where are used?
Second person plural number, first person plural number, and third person plural number.
Again in second person singular number also?
Yeah, R will be used.
Fantastic. Can you tell me the example with we?
We are here.
Fantastic. With you? Tell me now, my student Farhana, Priya, where was used in the past?
First person and third person singular number will be used.
Yeah, fantastic. It's a good thing. A nice job. Can you give me two examples?
Like he was there, he was at the concert, and she was at the kitchen.
Yeah, fantastic. It's a nice job you have done. Can you tell me where is used?
First person plural number, second person singular plural number, and third person plural number.
Oh, fantastic. A nice job you have done. You were just studying in first person plural number, second person singular plus plural number, and again in third person plural number where is used. Fantastic. Can you give me two examples with where in a full sentence?
You were with us yesterday. They were there. That then.
Yeah, fantastic. Nice job. Yeah, Priya, can you tell me where shall be is used in the present in the future tense?
First person singular and plural number.
Shall be is used.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example?
I shall be there.
Fantastic. Where will be used?
Second person and third person singular and plural number will be used.
Can you give me two examples? With one with second person and another is with third person.
You will be with us tomorrow, and they will be at the concert tomorrow.
Yeah, fantastic. A nice job you have done. So, dear viewers, now you can understand that exactly. I have got a good feedback from my student Farhana. So far, she is concerned about it, about the class. She is trying her level best to give me the answer fantastically without having any confusion. So when a lecture is given like that and the students are directly trying the level best to give me the answer without having any confusion, undoubtedly we can say that if you, being the viewers, if you can better have a good glance and view all the videos given one after another, you can have a sound knowledge about grammar and you have no any mistake what I'm telling you in your speaking, again in your writing, or maybe in different kind of phenomena exactly. Dear viewers, now for the feedback, again I would like to go to another student, and for that, dear student, you are here, obviously in the feedback session, and you are so helpful and cooperative. First of all, can you tell me your identity in one or two sentences in front of my viewers?
Yes, sir, of course.
Hello viewers, I'm Amended and I'm from Scholar School and College.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, dear viewers, you can understand now that she is Fahmida bin the Farouk, right?
Lama.
Yes. And nickname?
Lama.
Lama. Her nickname is Lama. Lama, if I would like to tell you that today I am teaching you a chapter, can you tell me the name of the chapter?
Verb to be.
Verb to be. Can you tell me what is the meaning of the chapter?
The lying state of the subject in a sentence.
Fantastic job you have done exactly. I am really happy with you. And can you tell me, Lama, now, if I would like to tell you, what is the purpose of verb to be? I would like to know why is verb to be used, why should we use verb to be, what is the function of verb to be, something like this. Can you tell me?
When a subject of a sentence lies in the present, lied in the past, or will lie in the future, verb to be is used.
Fantastic job you have done. So in a single class, I have just given the what I am telling you, a dictation upon the particular subject or the particular topic, but you are able to understand it clearly. I am really happy with you. Now, dear viewers, I would like to know about the feelings of two of my students who are present in the studio today. And as you have already come to learn about it, that one of the students is Priya in my right hand, and another student is Lama. I'm just calling by their nickname. And now I'd like to get the feedback, and the feedback is in a different way. And that is, I would like to learn from their mouth how much benefit, in fact, they can get from this kind of video, or what about their feelings. For the first time, for that, I would like to come to Priya. Priya, can you tell me what is your feelings coming to the studio room today directly with Hamid sir, or Hamid sir is concerned to learn verb to be from me? And do you think that if this type of lecture, if this type of dictation is given by any teacher, then I believe the learners or the viewers, those who would like to view this type of recorded videos or directly being taught by this teacher, they will get a lot of benefits, and they will not, what I'm telling you, generally they will not make any kind of mistake while making any kind of conversation, or maybe in their writing again. What is you thinking about if I demand it or claim it?
Yes, you're right. Because if I want to talk about my feelings for the first time, yes, I'm talking about English grammar, and like you're giving us the dictation of this, and I'm gonna give you some speech about this in front of the camera for the first time. Of course, this is a very unique feelings for me. And if I want to talk about the basic rules like verb to be, the lecture you're giving, it's very important for us because a lot of people want to get something new, something different, and something easy to get a thing. Because we know there are a lot of teachers to teach us, but we don't get this kind of stuff very easily. And the way you're giving us the speech, it's very it's very easy to take. It's very easy to remember in our brain, and this is all we need. And of course, today we're learning verb to be. There are a lot of students who are we are using these stuff like structures in our daily life. But if we ask them like, why are we using am after I, like where it's using, then they will be like, I don't know, like we don't know, like they will be, they will take a time to answer it. And that's a very shameful thing, that because we are using it in our daily life, but we didn't know the the real reason that why are we using it. And the way you're giving us the clear clarification that yes, that's why we are using it, and and of course you're telling us that the reason behind it, verb to be, that means the lying state of a subject in a sentence.
Yeah.
So that's the fact that we can get a clear, clarification from that why are we using it. And of course, from this lecture, the students who are watching us and who will be, of course, watching us will get a lot of benefits from it. I'm sure, I guarantee you, sir, inshallah, they will get a lot of benefits from it. And this is all we need right now. That there are a lot of students who are confused about these things, verb to be. They didn't even heard the name of this chapter.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a new world for them.
Yeah, fantastic.
New world for them, and of course they will they will benefit by it, I'm sure.
Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Priya. I'm really happy because I'm getting a good feedback from your mouth, and more importantly, you are explaining in a way that yes, sir, we have got a lot of potentiality from there because the explanation given by you is 100% a better what I'm telling you approach for the students, and you are wishing that yes, each and every single viewer, those who are supposed to view the video through internet process through my YouTube channel, English 2 for All, and again, if a student directly come to pay a visit to me and would like to be taught like this, then they will get a lot of benefits. That is your expression. I'm really happy because you can understand it clearly. Dear viewers, now for the same feedback or to know about the feelings, I'm just directly going to Lama, who is in my left hand. Hello, if I would like to ask you the question, something like that. Today I am teaching about Verb To Be, and obviously a good dictation has been given from the side of the teacher along with a good explanation. And for the reason, I would like to know that it is being possible for you to understand it clearly, and obviously you are enjoying the class fantastically. So Lama, if I would like to tell you that what is the essence of such classes? What is the significance of such classes? Don't you believe that if a student can better learn all this thing fantastically, the way I am teaching and proceeding, only then I believe students will have a great possibility to get a lot of English and to speak English, obviously to write English, to listen English, again to read English fantastically, obviously in their life without having any hesitation and any mistake, because they are able to get a lot of things at the same time. What's your thinking and what's your feelings about it?
Right, because YouTube is such a platform where thousands and crores of people can learn a lot of things, right? Because if you teach someone in coaching centers or private, then a limited amount of people can learn it. But YouTube is such a platform where many people can learn it. And of course, these classes are very helpful for even me, my sister, and even for the viewers who are watching this. And now if we come to the topic Verb To Be, many people don't know what is Verb To Be, right? So if we go to even an English medium student, right, then I don't think he or she will be able to say what is Verb To Be, right? If you ask him or her what is the actual meaning of Verb To Be, I don't think they can answer it, because
excellent.
they have to calculate, or they have to think a lot, and they have to search in Google Translate, right? And which is a very shameful thing, right? So I believe that we should all know this kind of things, and if you don't have someone to teach you, then I believe that from this class or video, many people can learn it, because the way you teach them is really amazing, right? So if someone asks you what is the meaning of Verb To Be, you can say the subject lying in the
sentence. The lying state of a subject.
The lying state of a subject, right?
Yeah.
And if anybody asks why it is used, you can also answer it like, if the subject of a sentence lies in the present, or lied in the past, or will lie in the future, then Verb To Be is used, right?
Fantastic.
So I believe that this video is going to be inshallah hit, and I think viewers also going to love it. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic job, you have done it. Dear viewers, if you like the video, or the class of today, obviously there should be my expectation from your part. You must subscribe my video, my YouTube channel, that is English 2 for All, and again you must like my Facebook page, and again you must click the what I'm telling you, bell button. Obviously this is my expectation, and keep on with your feelings, obviously with the regularity and punctuality, so that you can better draw maximum benefits from the side of my YouTube channel. In the later phase, when I will come again, obviously you will get the same image. That is my expectation. Again, by wishing you sound health, a good environment, and obviously favorable situations of you all, I would like to draw an end here today. I wish you all the best. Just pray for me. Allah Hafiz.